Welcome back to another episode of the Mike and His Mom Show. I'm Mike.
I'm Mom.
I was about to get my little humble, gracious.
Humble good. Don't
we
get
learned,
that.
you know what? That's my mom. So this segment, we're supposed to be talking about kids paying rent and living home with their parents.
Kids?
Yes,
Kids or adults?
Both.
Okay.
Your children.
Yeah, okay. Because you sound like a 2-year-old kid paying rent.
So we ended off with this question last segment. You think, as a grown man,
Are you asking me or you telling
I'm
me?
asking you.
You said, or do
Do you think, as a grown man, you were taking care of me by us sharing space together?
In the home, when we was living in the home, of course we was taking care of you.
Okay. So, elaborate on that.
You weren't working.
Oh my God.
You weren't working. Didn't have any funds. You had a roof over your head. You was getting fed. Your clothes was being washed. Who was taking care of you? You think
So that right there is the definition of a mama's boy.
Okay, well then use a mama's boy then.
As a grown man, you think I was a mama's boy.
We're not back on that.
I'm just saying,
now.
but that's the definition.
That's the definition to you. But you were in there, and you were being taken care of.
Okay, so let's rewind. Let's go back a little bit. At what age do you think your children should pay rent? And if so, at what age? And why?
I think they should pay rent. I'm gonna give them to about 20.
20 years old, they still live in a home.
They still living out. They didn't charge them that much, but as they get they get older,
I'm gonna get her.
you want to prepare, and it maybe not be 20, but you want to prepare them for life when they go out there to be able to pay their own way, to be able to be out there and just be used to doing it. But here's another thing. If you don't, for me, this is not for every person and every child, but if you allow a child to stay with you for so long and not give you anything, not pay anything, and they're so comfortable in that space, why should they go somewhere else? I can do what I want to do here. I can spend my money any kind of way I want to do. And that's how some children think. I ain't saying all. That's how some people think. Go ahead.
Did you have to pay rent living at home with your parents?
Yeah, I paid rent.
Did you have to?
Yeah, I had to.
So okay.
I had to pay rent. I had to buy my own food. I had to buy my own clothes.
Hold up. So when you were living home with your parents required you to pay rent?
Yes.
How much?
I can't remember.
I
don't remember. But I had to pay rent.
How old were you?
Oh my God. I don't know.
We're going to name this segment. I can't remember. I see that.
I just don't
remember. Did you have kids?
Oh, yeah.
See, then that's different.
Of course it's different.
Because it's not just you anymore. At that point, it's you and...
Okay.
Did you have one? Was it me and Shannon or just Shannon?
Shannon.
Right. So at that point, it's you and another human. So there's more people in the house. So now they're providing for you.
They weren't providing for me.
I'm just saying, if you weren't paying rent, at that point, they're taking, by your definition, you ain't paying for nothing. They're taking care of you and your child. So that part I understand. I get that.
But you don't get taken care of a grown man.
I didn't say that.
Okay,
I didn't say that.
Go ahead. That's what you get that.
I understand that side.
Okay,
However, the other side.
What's the other side?
I think there should be.
Compromise?
Was it ever a conversation when they started charging you rent?
They told me I had to pay rent. That was a conversation. Stop paying rent. So what they going to do? Come to me and ask me, is it okay for me to pay rent in their house? What are they going to do? Is that the kind of conversation that you want? I want to come to you and say, hey, Mikey, what do you think about paying rent here now and helping to pay your own way? What do you think about buying your own food? What do you think about? I mean, you're 29 years old. What do you think? What do you think about that? What do you think? Wash your own clothes. I mean, come on.
You full of jokes today.
I'm joking. I'm serious.
Oh, you should have got dressed up. No, slow down. We're gonna get there.
Okay, let's get there. Let's get there. You're a little stupid right now.
So, I know. I feel fine. Were your siblings paying rent too? Or
No.
See, and there we go. The double standard.
Who's not paying rent?
Because when Shannon was living there.
Shannon paid rent.
Oh
my goodness. You think Shannon paid rent? How do you know what Shannon was doing?
Oh boy.
Shannon paid me money to stay there.
How much?
I can't remember, Mikey, but this is not about remember. And Shannon
ain't about remembering.
No, it's not about remembering. This ain't about remembering the exact same amount.
Okay. You know what was different too? Do you know what was different?
What's the difference?
Shannon also had a child.
Okay.
See, Shannon also had a child. That's a huge difference. It's okay. We can talk right through it. That's a huge difference. It ain't just Shannon no more.
Okay,
So you taking care
but,
of?
Okay, I know, but here's the deal. Shannon had a child. It ain't Shannon no more. Shannon don't eat much, and the baby don't eat much. You eat like a man.
Okay, all right.
So you can eat more in what Shannon did and her little kid did in 20 seconds.
So you don't remember what age you started charging, Shannon?
No, I don't remember.
Okay,
Just
so,
call her.
No, I wouldn't. So let's go and get the
When
meat.
I start
let's
charging
go and get
me.
the meat, since you couldn't just wait to get the meat. You couldn't wait to get the
when I
meat. You
start
ain't charging
charging.
Malik either. Let's go and get.
You think Malik don't pay to stay here?
I said didn't. I ain't saying now.
He wasn't there. He left and went straight to college.
Wow. I went to college too.
Where? The College of Hard Knocks?
I went to community college.
He went to community college
Anyway,
for 2 days.
Anyway, this lady today, boy. Anyway,
Okay, all right.
anyway.
How many days was it?
When I started charging, I should have been charging you for charging me to say that. That's what I should have been
When
doing.
you started charging what? Go ahead.
When I started paying rent, I remember I got my first job at Comcast. You was charging me $300 a month.
Oh boy.
Now, in my personal opinion, this is my opinion. I think I was 22 or 3 maybe when I started working there.
But you got out, didn't you? Real quick.
No, I think. Okay, what were you doing with that $300?
Jesus! I'm getting ready to hold y'all. I'm getting ready to pray right now for the Holy Ghost to come. Can you see me? I'm on my knees.
Answer the question. She actually trying to avoid the question.
I'm trying to avoid no question.
What were you?
What do you mean? What was I doing? What is wrong? Jeez. What was I doing?
I'm asking
what
you.
would you? Hey, no, let me answer your question. I'm getting ready to answer your
What was you
question.
doing with the $300?
I'm going to answer your question. The same thing you'd have been doing if you were living in an apartment paying $1,100 a month, your gas and electric, and your internet and all that stuff. So that's what I was doing with it.
What?
Your rent was getting paid. You had food. You had food on the table. You had
I was
lights.
buying my own food.
You was not buying your own food. You was not buying your own food. You had lights. You had a water in the tub to go take a bath. You had a room to stay in. For $300 a month, that is what? Less than $100 a week. Praise the Lord.
So, and her argument was that you can't go nowhere and live.
You couldn't.
Exactly. But you said it as if I had my own space. Of course I can't go nowhere and live.
You couldn't go nowhere and live. You could not rent a room for $300 a month.
Well, she passionate today. My point is,
what's your point?
Of course I can't go nowhere and stay. But where I'm going to go for $300?
Nowhere.
And that, okay.
Including rent and this is what you.
I give you a little $300. I give you $300. But my approach, what I think, is why I asked, was it a conversation? Because instead of just taking the child's money, all right, since you live here,
You're not a child.
taking the man's money.
I'm not taking it.
Okay, instead of charging.
Why do you look like?
Let me finish my point.
Come on, Jesus, come on.
I think it should have been a conversation about what the plan is, instead of just charging somebody. If you're gonna charge them. But have a conversation about, hey, you're getting grown now, you're getting older. What's your plan? What's your life plan? How long do you want to stay here? I think that kind of stuff should have been a conversation. You don't think so?
It could have been. But the conversation was, you had to pay $300 a month. And that was good. That was a good figure. Now, let's talk about the other one.
The other what?
When it went down to $200 a month. When he left and came back.
Okay,
$50 a week.
hold
What?
Hold up. Cause I see what you're doing.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
You're trying to paint a little picture.
I ain't painting nothing.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
The floor is yours.
Go ahead. So was you paying $300 a month?
I was paying
When you wanted
$300.
to, okay.
I was paying that $300 faithfully.
Yeah. So why you couldn't pay the $50 faithfully a week?
I was making less money. It's not that I couldn't.
What? Right. Come
It's
on.
not that I couldn't.
You just wouldn't.
No. Okay. See, this is where I feel like the plan should come into action. When a child moves out,
You're not a child.
when a young adult.
See, here's the deal.
Let
You want
me
to be a child when you want to be a child.
Boy, can I finish?
Okay, let the
When a
boy
young
finish.
adult moves out, sometimes life takes them by storm. Things change,
You got to come back.
and they have to come back to the parents' house as a. Go ahead.
ahead,
You
go ahead.
just itching to say
Go
something.
ahead, I ain't finished.
They got to come back as an adult later in their 20s. Whether it's 27, 28, 29, 30. Some kids come back home. Now, at that point, I think a real conversation should be had. Hey, I need to come back home for X, Y, and Z. My bills are X, Y, and Z. I need to get some money straight. I don't think.
How long did you say it for?
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Come on. Thank you.
Depending upon what
You just dropped me a nut like he dropped you one.
depending upon what the circumstances are, I don't think it's. lack of a better word, appropriate to charge right off the bat.
Were you charged right off the bat?
Yes.
No, you was not. It was over a year before you was charged anything. No, you were not.
I can't remember.
Oh, you can't
No,
remember.
I can't remember.
Oh, now he can't remember.
don't
You can't remember because you went out for dinner on a Father's Day with
Take your story.
Gene, and he told you didn't have to pay rent.
I don't remember.
Whoa.
Okay, we'll go with your story.
Okay, so it's not a story, it's the truth.
Okay.
So you didn't pay rent for about a year or two.
Okay.
Okay, so in a year or two, you couldn't handle $50 a week?
I don't know where I was in life.
Oh my God! Oh, I don't know where. You see how he's saying? I don't know where I was in life.
I don't remember what was happening during that time.
What was happening?
But
Come on. For the benefit of the doubt, let's give you what
no,
you are.
I think
I should have asked you, where you at now, Mikey?
no, I think a plan should have been put in place.
Well, I would put a plan in place.
No. Meaning, I think what you said earlier was key about charging and they get comfortable and whatever you were saying along those lines. I think a part of that is what happened with me.
You think?
I think
Because you
let me
go ahead.
You go ahead.
Because what were you doing in the process?
What was I doing?
You were getting on a plane. You was going to Las Vegas. You was buying clothes. You was doing what you wanted to do. Owning tennis shoes. You wasn't?
Where they at? What did you say?
I don't know where they at now. But you weren't. For your birthday, you had these big bashes going out of town, all this kind of...
I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't remember. I'm not saying it's a lie. I just don't remember. Go ahead.
I'm done.
So
If we could just call this show, I don't remember.
So I think at that point, a plan needs to be put in place and enforced. Because whether it was...
Okay, let me ask you a question. I love that word you just said. A plan needs to be put in place and enforced. Who's the enforcer?
You.
Right. So what do you do?
Or the man of the house.
So what do you do when the child doesn't listen to the enforcer?
What do you do when the child doesn't listen?
Woo! That's a good one right there.
You give them an ultimatum.
Oh, okay. I'd be glad when you have children.
See, that's...
I know what you're saying.
Well, because whether it was intentional or not, subconsciously, you could become so comfortable that now you're taking advantage of the situation.
And it's right here.
I don't think that's what I was doing.
Oh my! What were you doing then? Just being disobedient?
I don't remember.
You wasn't paying the rent.
Why?
Okay.
Okay. What else was I? I was buying my own food.
Sometimes.
Ain't no.
Sometimes.
If you want to tell the story, tell the story.
No. Let's tell the story. Sometimes you would buy food. Sometimes you didn't have nothing. Sometimes we would get salmon for you from what you call. Sometimes.
Okay.
Okay. So sometimes you did not buy your own food.
Okay.
Okay. Did you buy your own soap pattern?
No.
Oh, did you buy
Why?
Why?
If you're gonna tell the story, tell the story. You wasn't just washing my clothes because I'm just lazy and wasn't washing my clothes.
I washed all the clothes the government say, but did you
because you said something was wrong with the washing machine.
Right, that's true. But that's not that does not have anything.
No, I ain't buying no soap pattern.
Did you make the bed?
Yeah, I mean,
What?
What are you doing right?
What, boy? We're gonna get that to the next episode. What it's like to go to what's the next episode?
So do you think you should charge your kids rent? Your grown
YES.
adults. What's a fair number you think?
Of the rent?
Just throw out a number, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. What the circumstances is.
See, and that's what I'm saying. It depends what the circumstances are.
I mean, here's it. I don't believe in charging a child rent to take all their money from them. I don't. Now that I don't. I believe in charging them something in hopes that they are putting money up, saving money so they can get out and get their own.
Don't you say the money?
What?
The rent they giving you. Why
Don't you say the rent that you ain't giving me?
This was another episode of the